Here's a demo of a true LPR camera. We are looking at the intersection of a semi-busy shopping center slash industrial complex in Southern California. And this is the final setting after all configuration for daytime mode has been set. The main capture area is this area right here. We're not really concerned with vehicles traveling here and turning left or here and turning right. As the vehicles start to approach, you'll start to see a clear license plate capture in this area right here. Also, we've blocked just wait for this one. I'm actually logged in remotely over TeamViewer, so it's kind of choppy, but we've blocked these trees for motion detection area within the Milestone X-Protect software. Oh, 1 second. Okay, so this is the new Messoa LPR camera. I'll put the model number in the description of this video, but it was just released in the summer of 2017. I really like all the features of this camera. That was a really clear license plate shot right there. It's dual-lane 3 megapixel IP LPR camera that has a long telephoto zoom lens, so if you did want to see plates in this area, you could zoom to this area, but as I said, this is a property line here and this is the main concern. When you go to configuration, there's various profiles, but this is just your standard camera settings for resolution and streaming. We don't even have it turned up all the way. I mean, we could potentially put it on 20 frames per second or higher, but we just don't need it because this is a fairly slow moving lot. Let's see, back focus is really helpful when you are configuring these cameras. Although it doesn't have a remote zoom feature, which basically means, you know, the installer would have to mount it and he would have to verify with someone else that the camera is zoomed in properly. Alternatively, he can be zoomed in or logged in, I should say, to the actual server. In this case, it's Milestone X-Protect, so he could technically be logged in to the mobile client, and he can view it on his smartphone or tablet or whatever. But what we did is he just installed it. He was on the scissor lift, and we gave him direction in terms of pointing the camera higher or lower or left or right. And since it's not a remote zoom camera, we told him to zoom in or zoom out based on the ideal target zone, and then we used the remote focus feature to autofocus and to fine-tune the focus. And it looks like based on the daytime and nighttime, you can change the focus modes, the focus positions. Various zones of privacy zones. I'm not familiar with enhanced codec. It looks like in various zones you can have you can raise the noise reduction levels. So this is where you have your basic IP settings. time zone settings, and I'm going to skip the account for now. So going back to the LPR, the first tab, these are a lot of useful presets for vehicle speed. And as I said, this is a pretty slow moving parking lot. There's stop signs. I mean, the vehicle is probably not going to be traveling more than 20 miles per hour. And if it does, it's probably going to be running the stop sign. So that's why we have it set to city surveillance speeds. And you can adjust the daytime and nighttime period. And you can adjust the camera picture settings, the color settings for daytime and nighttime. It's a digital WDR camera, it's not true WDR. But it does have all the necessary features to give you license plate recognition over 2 lanes at speeds up to 68 miles per hour. And it's compatible with Milestone. The next video we're going to create is configuring this camera into Milestone X Protect and getting the features, getting the actual license plates stored into the Milestone database. For any additional questions, please contact eDigital Deals at toll-free 877-332-DEALS-79 or 310-370-9500 extension 1 for sales.